Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new to my channel, then I create positive and motivational videos for the women who wants to connect back to their divine self-worth and wants to live life from more softer and receiving side. If you are the one, then my channel is for you. So what I want to share today, what I realized. So I just wanted to share with you that I understand that wherever in your life, in whichever phase you are in your life, and if in that phase you are doubting yourself, you are thinking that you are not good enough, and you are doubting your abilities because people around you are more successful, more intelligent, are doing well in their areas in their life, and you thinking that you are not good like them, you cannot be like them, you are not intelligent like them, you do not have the knowledge and experiences and skills like them, thinking that they are so amazing, they are so good, and you admire them, but you look down on yourself. You feel that you cannot be like them. You just can never be like them. They are so above you. They are so big. You see them as so bigger than you. They are so big, because I also used to do that a lot. I used to admire these things in these type of people, but then I also used to feel that I am so less, I cannot do anything, I have no abilities, I am not good like them. I used to doubt my abilities, and I used to put them on the pedestal, and I used to give these type of people all the power to make choices for me, to tell me what is good, what is not. I used to go to them for all the questions. I used to trust their guidance. I used to trust their authority. I gave them all my power. Like, you are the only one who can make choices for me. You are the only one who can tell me what is right and what is wrong. Because I am not able to make decisions for myself, so I gave the power of making even the smallest decisions of my life to them. And in this loop, I ended up attracting authority figures who were super knowledgeable. Okay, they had so many textbook knowledge. Okay, and they had power, they had knowledge, they had skills, they had experiences, and they were good at whatever they were doing. And I ended up feeling small. I ended up feeling like they are so big in front of me. अगर मैं आपको ये समझाऊं कि like these people were for me like a big mountains, and I felt like a fragile ground, who have no ground, who is so fragile, okay, who can shrink anytime. So this mountain is the only one who's holding me. I cannot hold myself. I do not even have the ground to hold myself. And it is coming from the person who never believed in herself, okay? And till the time I realized that it is my protector, the inner protector, who always survived by shrinking herself down, by thinking that she's not good enough, by thinking that she cannot do this, by thinking that she should not offend the authority or question the authority, or should not shine in her own light or show her skills, abilities, otherwise the authority will be offended or leave her or will not help her or will get upset, or will feel that who is she to know all these things. Oh, she's questioning my intelligence, my knowledge, she's questioning my authorities. I always felt that I am responsible to not trigger their shadows, to protect their shadows, to prevent them from acknowledging them. I always felt like that I should be the one who should be protecting their shadows. I should not trigger them. I should not make them question themselves. I should be like a small child who's not questioning, who's not doing anything. कि वो बस मेरी उंगली पकड़े और मुझे जहाँ जहाँ चला रहे हैं मैं बस चलती जाऊँ, मैं उन्हें क्वेश्चन ना करूँ, मैं कुछ पूछूँ ना बस उनसे. So that she can feel bigger than me, she can feel, so that they can feel bigger than me, they can feel better than me, they can feel superior than me, they can feel knowledgeable than me, they can feel skilled than me, so that they don't have to work on their own self. Because I am giving them that kind of power where they feel that they are bigger than me, and from this their self-worth is coming, that oh, I am the one who's holding this fragile person, this broken person. Oh, poor she do not know anything about herself. I am the one who is holding her life, holding her, helping her. So subconsciously they always felt that I should respect them all the time, I should agree to everything they are saying all the time, I should not question them. And whenever I used to sit in front of them, even though I admired their authority, their skill, their knowledge and everything, my body did not feel safe. My body always felt like my body always dropped into this survival mechanism, which was this small child. Ki if I will be this small child who's not questioning the authority, not offending the authority, always doing whatever authority wants me to do, and showing that I'm not good enough, shrinking my light, shrinking my abilities, shrinking my skills, then only I can be safe. So like that I ended up hiding my light. And I feel many of us, many of we unconsciously we do it. We unconsciously dim our light, dim ourselves down, hide ourselves. We feel that my light is gonna trigger this person, my light is gonna bring something wrong in my life, I will end up being alone and lonely, I will have no support, and I am the person who don't believe in myself, and if I will offend this person, who's gonna help me? Who's gonna be there for me? Who's gonna hold my hand? I always need hand holding. What will I do? What will happen to me? Okay, so I am sharing this with you because many of us unconsciously we are doubting our own abilities, our own light, our own wisdom, our own knowledge, our own inner talents. And because we feel that our light, our uniqueness is gonna trigger this authority, because somewhere in our life, whoever the authority was in your life, they made you feel too much for your light. They did not understand your uniqueness, your abilities, your inner talent. They did not support that. They did not made you feel that your uniqueness is not bad. Your uniqueness is not gonna make you feel like a person who is not deserving of love. Your uniqueness is not deserving of support. Okay, they maybe did not support your talents. So you ended up feeling that I should not threaten the authority, or I will not be supported in my life. I cannot trust myself. I cannot trust my own thoughts. I cannot trust my own inner judgments. I cannot trust my own inner authority. Because as a child, somewhere in your life, in order to survive, you disconnected from your own inner authority. You disconnected from your own inner voice, the voice which tells you this is right, this is wrong, you should do this, don't do this, don't trust this person, go here, don't go there. You ended up suppressing that voice inside your mind, inside your body. You started to doubt that voice. You started to doubt the wisdom of that voice, because you were told that who are you? How can you think like that? They made you doubt your feelings and emotions, that You are dumb to feel that. Okay, they may be gaslight sorry. They may be gaslighted you that no, this is not true. You should not feel like that. Your feeling is not good. Your feeling is not correct. Your feeling is wrong. That did not happen. If you are saying that, feeling that, that's not correct, that's wrong, you should not feel like that. And as a child you felt that, and as a child is totally dependent on the caregivers. Imagine yourself like a child and you are totally dependent on the caregivers. Okay, do not see yourself like a person you are right now. If you want to work on this, see yourself as a person, see yourself as a child who's 2 or 3 or 5 years old, and you are saying that I did not like this, I did not like that, or I'm feeling like this, I did not like this touch, I did not like if he's talking to me like that, I did not like being questioned like that, I do not want to do that, I want to do this, I want to eat this, I do not want to go there. And you were rejected all the time. You were told you are wrong to say that, you are wrong to feel that, your feelings are incorrect, you do not know what to feel, what you are feeling is wrong. You are a child, you have no mind of your own, you have to listen to me. What I am saying is correct because I am elder than you. I am more superior and experienced than you. So you ended up feeling that, okay, maybe whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm doing, whatever I like doing, maybe is incorrect. If I want to be safe, if I want to be supported, if I want to be nurtured, if I want to receive the love, if I want to feel safe, that love will not disappear, love will not go, people will not stop talking to me, people will not get upset with me, people will not give me the silent treatment, people will not behave wrong with me, then I have to listen to whatever they are saying. I just have to be their toy, so that I can, so that I'm not abandoned. I'm safe. I'm not alone. They will support me. They will love me. They will help me. Imagine yourself like a small little child. What that child had to go through to disconnect from uh, themselves, to feel that, to survive. So your whole life uh, started to become the playground of surviving everything that. And as a child this really helped you, this helped you to survive. As a child this pattern helped you to survive, but as an adult you don't want to do that. You feel bad, yeah, why I have to do this, why I have to listen to this person, why I have to always agree to this person, why I always have to feel that if I am honoring my feelings, if they are hurting me, if they are doing something wrong, if they are feeling they are more knowledgeable, more superior, why I do not have the freedom to feel my emotions, to get upset, to stand up for my feelings and what is wrong, to stand up for injustice. I want to stand up, but you don't understand. Okay, because I was also not understanding that I am grown up, but my inner protector who survived that, she's still there. She's still trying to protect me from that age. Maybe she's 3 years old, maybe she's 4 years old, maybe she's 5 years old. She did not grow up. She's still stuck there and she's still trying to protect me. And that's why I feel all these sensations in my body whenever, and because my body is trying to complete this cycle, complete this loop, I am attracting similar type of people in my life with similar type of authority, where I feel triggered, where I feel unheard, where I feel unsafe, where I feel that my emotions are not gonna matter, where I feel they're gonna be seen as dumb, where I feel they're gonna see me as too sensitive, where I feel that my voice is not gonna matter, where I feel that I have to diminish myself, I have to erase myself in order to have their support in my life, in order to survive. That little girl, she's still stuck there, not able to believe in her own inner voice. She still feels that she needs to survive. So you need to connect with that girl and talk to her. Ask her about her age. Ask her what she have been through and what is she trying to protect you from, and from how long she have been protecting you, and how is this serving you right now, and how it is serving her right now. And you have to tell her that you are grown up. You don't have to force her, you are bad, you are this, you are that. No, have compassion. She protected you. There was a time when she protected you. And trust me, she lives in your body, not in your mind. Because whatever we feel in our body, and our mind try to shut it down by feeling that okay, this is not safe. She cannot feel it. If she's gonna feel it, something wrong will happen. So I will shut it down. I will give some logics to her so that she end up feeling okay, these feelings and emotions are bullshit. I do not wanna feel them. Most of us do that now. Oh, I don't feel anything. These feeling, and the people who feel too deeply are too sensitive, they are too dumb. Why they feel? They react so much. They are so reactive. I'm not. I'm so evolved. I'm so beyond all these things. These things doesn't matter to me. I'm not like that. I'm not reactive at all. These things doesn't matter. So this is your mind telling you all these things, that you are too evolved to this and to that. Okay? So ask her, feel from where the sensation is coming from your body. Because I felt her mostly in my solar plexus and in my ribs and in my jaw, where she was not able to speak every time she wanted to speak her truth. She did not believe in her own inner guidance, in her own inner intuition, where she had to, you know, make her existence disappear, where she was not able to breathe openly, that people will get offended if she exists. So her ribs started to clench, ये बोलते हैं ना, like tight होने लग गया. And she felt that she cannot fully exist. She have to abandon the parts of herself in order to exist. She have to erase herself in order to survive. She have to dim her light, abandon her light, herself, her inner authority, her radiance, her uniqueness in order to survive. Because if she will start to believe in herself again, something wrong will happen. The authority will get offended, and then she will not be supported. Love will disappear. She will end up alone, and nobody will be there. So I used to always act more evolved, that okay, these things doesn't matter to me. I'm not jealous, doesn't matter. Let them say I'm evolved. I don't feel this. If they behave like that, it is because they are not able to face their own shadows. If they are like that, it means they are on the consciousness level where they are not able to see their own shadows. And in this process, I never allowed my hurt to be felt. Okay, whatever they did, this can come later, but right now I am hurt because I truly love that I used to do what I used to do. I always pretended, I always acted more evolved. Okay, it doesn't matter this and that, always spiritual. spiritualizing all the wrong things people are doing, always thinking, okay, this happened because of this happened because of that. Okay, I needed to learn the lesson. This person was teaching me the lesson. Okay, what lesson? Okay, this person did not know about their own shadows. Okay, they're unaware. But I never let my inner child feel the hurt. I never asked her that, how did you feel? How do you feel right now? I did not, how the mother is like, okay, अभी चोट लग गया, आप उन्हें ये तो नहीं बताओगे ना कि तुम्हें ऐसे खेलना ही नहीं चाहिए था, तुम्हें उससे दोस्ती करनी ही नहीं चाहिए थी, तुम्हें बाहर जाना ही नहीं चाहिए था, तुम्हें उससे बात करनी ही नहीं चाहिए थी, तुम्हें उसको ऐसे बोलना ही नहीं चाहिए था, तुम्हें ऐसा करना ही नहीं चाहिए था. पहले आप उस चोट पे मरहम लगाओगे ना कि ओहो दर्द हो रहा है, कितना दर्द हो रहा है, अच्छा मैं ये लगा देती हूँ, अच्छा पानी पी लो, अच्छा कुछ तुम उसका जो फेवरेट खाना है आप वो बना के दोगे, आप उसे सूद करोगे, आप उसे प्यार करोगे, और जब उसका पेन थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा तब आप पूछोगे कि क्या हुआ था. एंड आई यूज टू डू द ऑपोजिट कि क्या हुआ था वो सब मैं पहले खुद को बोल दूंगी एंड स्पिरिचुअलाइज कर लूँगी कि मुझे वो पहले वाला जो प्रोसेस है वो फील ही ना करना पड़े, क्योंकि अगर मैंने वो फील किया देन आई एम वीक. एंड इफ आई एम ऑनरिंग माई फीलिंग्स एंड इमोशंस देन people around me are not gonna like that. They will think that, oh, I am too dramatic, oh, I feel too deeply, oh, I am too sensitive, okay, oh, I am not that evolved, मैं उतनी समझदार नहीं हूँ, मेरे में उतना दिमाग नहीं है, मैं बहुत रिएक्ट करती हूँ, बहुत रिएक्टिव हूँ, बहुत ज़्यादा मुझे चीज़ें बुरी लग जाती हैं. They will feel that, okay, she is just like that, don't talk to her, don't tell her anything, don't do anything with her, do not ask her to hang out because she's too reactive. Now I know that those people were not ready to take the responsibility of their own behavior. It was never my fault. I was never too reactive. I was never too sensitive. They were too stoic to look into their own self and feel those emotions which I was triggering, which my emotions were triggering. Now I know this, but I used to do the opposite. Okay? And I always used to tell myself that, and I always used to feel like a weak person to give myself that time to process that grief and that pain which that person caused me. I even used to give that person a chance, even though they did something extremely horrible and bad. मैं उन्हें चांस देती थी कि ओके दे आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, आई विल मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड देयर शैडोज, आई विल मेक देम understand their weaknesses, I will make them face their shadows, they will understand, and finally they will see what they did to me. In this process I abandoned myself. I was not putting myself first, that it is not my responsibility to heal this person and make this person understand what they did to me. It is, and if I am important to them, they will reflect to keep me in their life, and they will come up with an apology or something like that, and they will make some changes in their behavior. I never thought like that. I thought I thought the other way around. I was living my life with the, yeah, आगे है, ठीक है, जो भी है. So I wanted to tell you all that many of us as a women, we are disconnected from our own emotions because of these things as well, and we are trying to dim our light because of these things as well, and these things can cause us to doubt ourselves because we are disconnected from our own body, from our own inner authority, from our own shakti, from our own life force. In order to survive, we had to do that. Many of us had to do that. And people who can relate to me will relate to me. That yes, in order to survive, they had to do this. They had to shut down their body. They had to shut down They had to stop listening to their emotions, they had to stop listening to their inner guidance, they had to uh, not speak up for themselves, they had to not take the stand for themselves, they had to, think about them in the last. सम अगर मैं आपको कैसे बताऊं कि आप ऐसे पर्सन बन गए जो किसी और के लाइट को हेल्प कर रहा है शाइन होने के लिए, लाइक अ बैकग्राउंड डांसर। ओके, कि आप किसी और हीरो को या फिर हीरोइन को हेल्प कर रहे हो कि वो वहाँ पे अच्छा दिखे। ओके, लेकिन आप अपने ऊपर फोकस नहीं कर रहे हो क्योंकि आपको लग रहा है कि अगर आपने वो प्लेस ले लिया देन वो हीरो या फिर हीरोइन ऑफेंड हो जाएगी एंड देन आपको वहाँ से निकाल दिया जाएगा। फिर आपको वर्क कौन देगा, फिर आप सर्वाइव कैसे करेंगे, फिर आपका लाइफ कैसे चलेगा? बिकॉज डीप डाउन यू फील दैट you don't deserve to be supported for your light, that you don't deserve to exist, that your existence doesn't matter, that your existence is not good enough, that what you have no place in this world, that what you have is not deserving of the support, that you are always going to be too much. You always have to just support people to grow, but you cannot put yourself in the spotlight, because if you will do that, if you are gonna trigger all the shadows, and then what will happen? uh, then you are not safe. Trust me, I am still healing that. I did not heal that 100%. I think 30% because I'm just aware of it and I'm listening to my body. And I always used to put myself last. I always used to think about myself last. I always used to feel that my light is gonna trigger. तो मुझे एक ग्रुप में अच्छा दिखने में भी डर लगता था कि यार मैं इन लोगों के सामने अच्छा नहीं दिख सकती, कि अगर मैं इन लोगों के सामने अच्छी दिखूंगी तो ये ट्रिगर हो जाएंगे and they will end up stop talking to me, they will not be friends with me, they will not hang out with me, I will lose the friendship, I'll be alone, I'll be lonely. मैं इनके सामने वो चीज़ नहीं कर सकती हूँ जिसमें मैं अच्छी हूँ, अदरवाइज they will be offended, they will be triggered. So like that I was dimming myself down, I was dimming my light down, and I always used to soothe them. Okay, I'm looking good but doesn't mean you are not, you have all these qualities, you are this, you are that, and I used to soothe them. Rather than distancing myself, I used to soothe them ki, oh you are triggered by me, I understand, okay, I know from where it is coming, this and this happened in your life, that's why you are doubting yourself, that's why my light is triggering you. Rather than telling myself, Priyanka, you don't have to dim yourself down in order to feel safe, because my body never experienced that kind of safety. सो कभी कभी ना हम बहुत ही इन सब वेज में अपने लाइट को डिम करते हैं और हमें पता ही नहीं चलता कि हमें हमारी बॉडी में इतनी पैनिकिंग फीलिंग क्यों हो रही है, बिकॉज वी आर सो डिस्कनेक्टेड फ्रॉम आवर बॉडी. बट योर बॉडी इज ऑलवेज ट्राइंग टू कम्युनिकेट टू यू, ऑलवेज ट्राइंग टू टेल यू समथिंग. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, जब आप धीरे धीरे ये सब चीज़ें करने लगेंगे ना तो आपको डर लगेगा, आपको लगेगा कि आप वापस उसी केव में जाके छुप जाओ, आप हाइबरनेट कर लो. आपको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए, आपको अपने लिए नहीं सोचना चाहिए. यू आर सेल्फिश, यू आर बैड, यू आर सो बैड एंड यू शुड नॉट थिंक अबाउट योर सेल्फ. बट धीरे धीरे you are gonna attract those people who are gonna be inspired by your light, who will love you for your light, who will support your light, okay, and who's gonna make you feel important. They will work on themselves to have you in their life. They will take accountability and responsibility for what they have done wrong to you. They will apologize. But I know it is not easy, but it is not impossible also. So on this note, I really pray and hope from the bottom of my heart, whoever is watching this video, you, Ma Kali and Bhairav Baba, give you the strength, the wisdom, the power, um, and the path. By walking, you find your own light, and they help and support your light to shine. On this note, I will complete my video here, and I will see you all, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.